Hi, I'm Margaret with the Brighton Library, and today we're going to learn about how to put a succulent container together. So I want to tell you there's a difference between succulents and cactus. Cactus tend to be thorny, and those thorns really hurt if they get embedded in your skin. So I tend to veer more toward the succulents because they're soft and much more manageable. The succulents are great for if you have a very sunny window. In the winter months, they do great. And as far as watering goes in the winter, you want to make sure that you're not overwatering them because they will definitely die. So when I say water, I don't mean full force faucet water coming on them. In the winter, I mean once a month, water them with some drips and gauge it by that. Drips of water coming down, and then let it be, because it will literally be like you've been in the bathtub all day, and it will fall apart within a number of days. So always caution on the winter time watering once you bring your succulents inside. I like to use terracotta pots for succulents, and that's what I have today. So here's my terracotta pot. And what I'm going to say also is if you have a sunny spot outside in the summer, they can be grown out in the garden in a container in the summer, and they do great. And you would water those maybe once every 1 or 2 weeks, and you let them dry out between waterings because they don't like to sit in water. So what I have is a very kind of light, here's my bag right here. It says succulent and cactus water, soil, excuse me. And here it is right here. It's just very light. There's some peat in there, there's some soil, and then there's the little white aeration granules that they use. So we're going to get started, and these came in large pots, but this container is not very large, so I had to take off a little bit of the soil around them to make everything work well, and I'm still going to take off a little bit more because we have quite a few that we're going to want to put in this container. So these are really pretty, and they almost look like a little bush. They're really cute. Okay, so we're going to start with this and just set it in place, and then I'm going to add some soil to it, okay, to keep it in place securely. And this one also came from a big 4-inch pot, which is a little bit more than I need soil wise for this container. So I am going to reduce some of the soil around there, but keep the roots. The roots are good and full there. So we're going to put this one over on the other side, and we're going to drop it in. And you can see they're very easy to move around and plant. Okay, so again, I'm going to add some more soil because we want to secure them kind of in an upright position here. All right. And once I've done that, I'm going to go on to some of the other mini succulents that I have. And this one right here, it's kind of got a fuzzy leaf to it. It's very sweet. So we're going to move this one in place. Okay. Put it in. All right. I've got another one over here. I've got another fuzzy one. It's a little different than the one that I just had. Right there. It's got some coloration on the stems. Okay. So we're going to put that on the other side here. All right. And so that's 4 in there. And with succulents, you can, depending on the plants that you're putting in, you can put them in a little tighter. Okay, so I've got one over here now. Got some low, I've got some variations in height there. And when you're taking your succulents out of the plant, just like with any plant, you want to make sure that you're really careful. You're not pulling at it. You're kind of loosening the pot by squeezing the edges. So that's what I've done with these plants right here. So now we're going over to this side, and we're going to put this little taller one in place. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a little bit more soil to it. And we're going to tamp it down so it's good and secure, like that. right there. Oops. If it gets a little bit of soil on it, on the top of it, it'll wash off. Okay, and like this, add some more there, right there. I'm gonna do some pinches in here. They're sort of probably one of the easiest plants you can take care of as far as watering goes, because they don't need a lot and they thrive in full sun. So once again, if you have a sunny window or a sunny outdoor area, they really don't like shade. I mean, when I say thrive, they really need sun and not that much water. So they're just really pretty. And a lot of them are known more for their structure of leaves and so forth than their flowers, but they do have very almost fluorescent flowers. Some of the flowers on succulents are amazing. They're so bright and colorful. So as you can see, I'm adding and tamping down so that the plant is securely grounded in the bed of soil. And I'm doing another one over here and right here. And then you just, at that point, you kind of wait for them to grow. And then of course you would want to water them. And if they get a good rain soak outside and it's hot out, it will be fine. Lastly, I just want to point out, these are all tender, so these would not be something that you would leave out in the winter. You would definitely have to take these plants inside in the winter. So it's more of a plant that you take out in the summer during the hot summer months, at least in our zone 4 climate. And then you would put it by a sunny window again, I mentioned, and then bring it back out the following summer. So it's just beautiful. There's so many different shapes and colors and variations of succulents. They're so easy. But again, you need the sunny window. So I hope you enjoyed our little demo, and hope you enjoy your succulent planting. Have a good day.